inside the hub.
Nice to see you. How have you been? Thank you very much for joining us. Let's talk about your busy life. Boy, that's a beautiful dress. Very.
Thanks. A little something I'd throw on for the guys.
Are those are those?
Oh, you guys are really wild on a Friday night. I can tell. Wild.
Is that beaded?
It's yeah, I guess little beads. I don't know. I'm afraid to like stand up because I don't have anything on underneath it, and it's actually a jacket. It was like, do I wear the skirt? Do I just wear the stockings? Do I wear?
Oh no, yeah. No, come on. No, this is very,
end of the show?
Very nice. A big sweaty lout guy in the audience screaming, "Stand up!" It was either do our show or go to a truck stop, and she can't. I apologize for that outburst.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Let's talk about your busy, active show business actress life.
It's like so nice.
You were at the Winter Olympics in Albertville.
That's right. Oh, that's one of those perks of working on CBS.
Well,
are you going to Barcelona with NBC? No, they're not sending you. All expenses
there may be a
paid.
trip involved. I don't believe the network is sanctioning it though.
Oh.
So tell me about your trip.
No, we went to the Olympics, and actually they. We skied in Courchevel. They arranged us a little snowmobile.
Are you an accomplished skier?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I'm like an upper intermediate now. I'm moving middle intermediate, moving. All right, I'm a low intermediate. No, I learned. I learned something great about skiing.
What's that?
I had this fabulous teacher, Sean Mullen, who taught me in Aspen that if you hold your poles like training wheels, you can ski down the mountain a lot easier.
Whoa, good, Sean Mullen.
Yeah.
All right. I'll remember that. Now, have you injured yourself ever skiing?
Never, never. But we did go on a snowmobiling expedition, and the typical. I hate to say this, they were lovely hosts, the French. But you know what it's like when you go. Did you ever go snowmobiling?
No, what do you mean? Like I'm supposed to have gone snowmobiling?
No, I don't know. I mean, you're from the Midwest and snow,
well,
and
not exactly the Arctic Circle.
Closed?
No, I never been on a snowmobile. No, never.
It's very dangerous.
Oh yeah,
you're supposed to wear helmets and stuff. They took us out at night, out in the wilderness. I mean, and just left us with no French and with two French guys who didn't instruct us or anything. And this trip became so harrowing and so crazy. People were the next day talking about it as if we had died.
Wow. How many people were involved in the big trip?
12.
Yeah, 12. You and your husband?
My husband.
Yeah,
He's here tonight. He's never been
here. Various other CBS guys?
Yeah.
Various. Now, was anybody actually lost or?
No, but people got out of the, kept falling over, and so they'd go up to their necks and everything else.
Wow. What's very dangerous when you do that is hypothermia.
Yes.
Yeah, hypothermia.
Is it hypothermia? Is that what it's called?
Well, I think it is.
Hypothermia?
Yeah, I think it's hypothermia. It's where your body loses all its heat.
Right.
And you freeze to death.
Well, people were screaming. I mean, it was very intense.
Yeah.
But it became even bigger in people's minds the next day. They all thought we were out there eating each other. No, like alive. This is a little murmur among.
I don't know.
This is a wild group tonight.
Yeah, we're just not a real show. Oh. That's right. Now, did you enjoy the Olympics? Did you get to see the competition?
Oh, yeah. We saw ice dancing and some of the figure skate, the pairs dance, ice dancing and the figure skating for women.
Did you think it was interesting that the American gold medals were all won by women?
Is that true? I didn't even...
me on hypothermia. You've questioned me on my Olympic data. Yes, I believe that is true.
All won by women.
All of the American gold medals were won by women.
It's about time.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's fabulous.
You were at the Olympics.
I know, but I didn't see all the, I had other things to do.
I see.
No. I mean, we only were there for 4 days.
Yeah, you were busy with what, like room service, that kind of thing? And did you see any of the big downhill things? The big...
No, hockey. We saw
Hockey.
the big hockey.
Yeah.
That was great. And we saw the hockey beat the French, which was the hockey beat the Americans beat the French. Yeah. So that was really good.
You had a good trip then.
We had a great trip.
Yeah.
Just a great trip.
Let's do a commercial first, and when we come back, we'll talk about the show. We'll talk about the film. We got plenty of stuff to talk about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a full plate. We'll be right back, kids, with Marilu Henner. here. And now you have the noises off.
Right, the movie that's in the theaters. It opened 2 weeks ago, and this
Very
is the funniest
successful
movie.
play here in New York City, and I guess all over the world.
Yes.
Turned into a film. You, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, Carol
Christopher
Burnett.
Reed, Carol Burnett.
John,
No.
Julie Haggerty, Mark Lynn Baker, Nicolette Sheridan.
Yeah.
Directed by Peter Bogdanovich, and it's very, very funny. I'm telling you, you'll walk into that theater and you won't stop laughing.
It's a film, it's a farce, it's a theater, it's a theatrical farce.
It's a theatrical, sex farce. Yeah, theatrical sex farce.
And it's nonstop from the minute the curtain goes up to the minute it comes down. There's activity.
Right, nonstop activity.
Precision-timed, physical.
Right. Like the old game Mousetrap, you know, when we were kids, you played that game. That's what this movie's like.
It must
I mean, it's about what happens in show business. You know, people always say, what's, you know, show business like, and it's like this movie.
Yeah. What is show business like?
We'll have to go to Cinema One.
Right. But it must have been exhausting to film this, because some of the scenes, I would guess, lasted...
14 pages.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of in a
film. If you
film.
screw something up, then you have to go back to the beginning.
From the beginning. Right. So we were always like, if we had an entrance, and if you were the last entrance after somebody had done their big scene, you wanted to be sure that you didn't make a mistake coming in.
Was it exhausting work?
It was so exhausting, my legs looked like rotten bananas. You know?
Okay. Certainly an image for the weekend. I'll carry that with me right through till the end of the weekend.
No, when you're bruised,
well, why were you being bruised? Just
because it's so physical. We were bumping into things, running up and down stairs. It was really a good workout, but it was exhausting.
Yeah. And you must be pleased with the completed work.
Yes. This is my favorite movie I've ever been in.
Good for you. Good for you. And you're also writing a book?
I'm writing a book about my childhood, my diet, my little theories.
Is it an autobiography?
Well, it's partly. But, you know, then I also have, like, little theories about life and little ways of doing things, so that people are always saying to me, why don't you write a book? Like, I'm an expert packer, so there's going to be a chapter on packing. There's going to be, I mean, it's very tongue-in-cheek, you know, not to be taken seriously, although my tips are good.
All right, give us some.
Believe me. No.
You can say that again.
What?
Give us some packing tips.
Well, the packing tips. One of my favorite chapters is about seating people. When you could have the relatives over, or you could have friends over. There are 4 types of people at every dinner party. You know, whether it's the person that you sort of base the table on, because
the center of attention at the table.
The center of attention. Although it changes. You know, sometimes
now, is the anchor different from the guest of honor?
No, usually they're the guest of honor.
No, they're the guest of honor. Okay.
You know, but sometimes you have somebody who's got like an anchor personality. Yeah. And so you know that the table's going to be centered around them.
Have you actually had anchor personalities at the dinner?
Yes, I have. But see, that's not...
You know,
they're
like
all...
Walter Cronkite?
Oh, no. I haven't...
Tom Brokaw?
But what if I invited them all?
Yeah.
What would I do?
There goes your theory.
I'd have to get a lot of different tables.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. But then there's the swizzle stick.
The swizzle stick meaning what?
The kind of person that you could seat next to anyone.
And this person reacts, or is a catalyst?
No, keeps them... Is the catalyst.
Catalyst, okay.
The swizzle stick or the catalyst?
Yeah. In my book, I call it a catalyst.
In parentheses. Yeah. Then there's the chameleon. The chameleon is somebody that, you know, withers or like blossoms, depending on who you sit them next to.
Yeah, depending on the mood of the conversation, it will rise or fall. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. You have to sort of be careful about where you seat them.
Yeah.
Because the 4th personality is the question mark. That's the person who's either like, you know, the relative that you don't want
That's
to.
right, yeah.
Yeah, oh, you call it the wild card.
I call it, yeah.
All right, the wild Yeah, but sometimes wild card sounds like too much for the kind of, like somebody's parents that you don't, you know, or not parents in general, but you know what I'm saying. The one person...
Oh, the card of the party, the wild, yeah, I know.
Right. It could be the dud of the party or the, you know, the question mark, the person you don't know.
Right.
So you always have to seat a question mark next to a swizzle stick.
Yes.
Very important.
Now,
it's very important.
Now, I'm confused. What does this have to do with packing?
No, I'll give you one of my best packing tips.
Oh, okay. Well, now let's talk.
You're going to destroy my book before it even comes out.
No. But it's also stuff about your life and the.
Oh, no. Yeah, because I tell like funny family stories.
A lot of pictures.
Yeah, a lot of pictures.
A lot of recipes.
No, well, yeah, because
Put some recipes in there. You sell 1 million books.
Yeah, okay.
And
well, my diet will be in there.
Oh, your diet will be in there, of course. And do we have time to talk about Evening Shade or not?
Oh, yeah, we should. Wait, let me just say something. Did you know that Hillary Clinton named Evening Shade?
Hillary Clinton, the wife of Arkansas Governor, presidential candidate Bill Clinton.
Right.
Yeah.
She came up with the name of Evening Shade.
How so?
Well, she's a good friend of Linda Bloodworth, who wrote the series,
right.
And so she said, you know, what would be a nice name for this? I want to name it after a town in Arkansas, and so she named it after Evening Shade.
Well, by God, he's got my vote. Are we done or what?
Are we done? No, are they telling us we have to get off?
I don't know.
No.
This whole thing stinks.
Know.
What, are we really? Are we really done? I'm sorry.
Really
I'm
done?
sorry,
Okay.
Marilu.
You're never quite sure with these guys because they're all like staring.
No, they're never quite sure with me. Oh well, yes. That staring business is a whole different deal.
But I didn't get
I'm sorry. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Congratulations on the show, the movie, and good luck with the book.
Oh, thanks.
Please come back.
Oh, I will.
All right, look, it's Marilu Henner. What could be...